out, man. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. It's Long Cut and Dusty Leigh. What's happening, people?
What up?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh yeah, Dusty Leigh.
Oh yeah, you know I'm trying to get the link for the video so everybody can join the premiere.
Absolutely.
Hold
so
on.
if you go over and you see in the comment section, you see a link, and that link right there will send you over to the new Dusty Leigh Long Cut song that is releasing tomorrow. This is the premiere link in the comments. Click, save it, and be there. Well, cool, man. We're rocking and rolling. We had some technical.
Y'all have it already.
Happening.
Hell yeah. Okay. Y'all are way ahead of the game.
Yep,
Yeah,
we got it.
This ain't y'all's first rodeo, I see.
We got like 46 people up on here right now. What's up, guys? What's up, Joe, Lee, Deb Fernie, hey, Jesse Bender, Josh Wisher's up in here, Curtis up in here. What's up, Jesse? How's everybody doing?
Well, dog, we've been chilling, dude, but we've also been working and grinding. Dusty, you and I and Brian, we all met up out in North Carolina and got the opportunity to rock out and shoot a music video. And that's what we're here today, is to talk about this premiere that we have set for you guys. Again, the link's over in the comments. But we're changing up the view. You like that view better, B? Switch up the view. I like it.
I wanted a close up on Dusty's beautiful jawline.
Yeah. Here, I'll give him a close up.
Show him that mullet coming in. See that mullet coming in?
Damn.
Oh, you can shake it off.
That's that Kentucky waterfall coming in, baby. That's why I told him. It's
you
like
look
a creek right now, but it's coming.
You look like an adult version of Morgan Wallen.
I love Morgan Wallen. I'm definitely better looking than Morgan Wallen, though.
We got quite a few people hopping up on here, man. We got 60 bodies on here saying what's up on this Thursday night. And hey, Dusty, you see over on the right-hand side where it says comments, you can click on comments to see all the comments that are coming in from YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, this is cool.
So what we like to do is go down this comment box. B, go ahead and start it off, dog.
Amy, what's up? Taco, check that out.
I don't got my boots.
Eric Conroy. Listen, guys, thank you all so much for being here. We're stoked. Man, we've had a lot of fun over the past month. We played several shows in several states. We shot a music video twice with Dusty Leigh. This one that's coming out tomorrow is called Giddy Up. And we shot that sumbitch 2 times.
Have they seen the trailer? Can you load the trailer in?
Yeah, we got the trailer. Y'all want to see the trailer? If you want to see the trailer, let us get a hell yeah in the comments. Wherever you're at, comment hell yeah in the comments. We get 15 hell yes. We're gonna play the trailer.
Let's
do 15. There's the first one right there.
Make sure y'all are definitely getting the premiere and the YouTube link. Is that pinned at the top?
Yep, I got it pinned to the top, and I'll put it again. Boom, there it is. That's the premiere link for YouTube to check out this new video.
Make sure
let's get some hell yeah. Let's give a little preview.
Yeah, let's do it. I bet a lot.
So, Dusty, what you been up to, man?
Are they watching it right now? What's going on?
No, dude, we're getting hell yeahs. I think we got it.
Oh, we're way past 15.
Yeah, we got 50.
All right, guys, this is the trailer for the new
video
that drops tomorrow on YouTube. Dusty Leigh, Long Cut, Giddy Up.
Get up, lean back and drop it again. Long cut. Southern Belle has the cream of the crop. Country girl, but she know how to rock. Break it down, then take it to the top. Giddy up, don't stop. Giddy.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked about that. I wish we could show more, man, but it's gonna be live tomorrow. What time are we dropping this, Dusty?
7 p.m. Eastern. So that would be what, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and then Pacific Time would be 4 p.m.
No,
is that right?
What time did you say?
Yeah, well, you're 3 hours behind in California.
What's the Eastern time?
Would be at 7 p.m. So you'd be at 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's right.
I know, fucking right.
That's right.
Well, I'm super stoked about it, man. We met up at the Moxie actually and shot some footage at the Moxie. Then we met up in was it North Carolina or in Kentucky?
North Carolina.
Huh?
We met up in North Carolina and we got some more
North
footage.
Carolina, Silverados.
Yeah, big shout out to Mike Hammer for piecing this thing together for us and Breadwin.
Yeah,
We had a whole
videos.
tribe come together to make this happen. And Dusty, when you sent this record over, you were like, "Hey boys, I got one for y'all. I think this is gonna be a heater." And Brian and I fell in love with it, and it just kind of organically started evolving into something that we were like, "Dude, we're gonna shoot a dope video of this because I think this could be a big summer banger." And especially like, it's cool to be working releasing anything before. I mean, you got a big tour coming up, dude, and putting out any content before that's going to be badass. But I think like this video is probably one of my favorite videos that we've done so far. I mean, it turned out hot.
We got horses. We got women. No, who's got horses in their videos, man? Real horses.
Real horses, dog.
Oh, y'all rappers riding horses. Not too many rappers is riding horses.
Hey, I remember Brian climbed up on that horse, and at first he was like, "Oh, dude," but then he settled in.
Yeah. Somebody asked me, somebody said, "Dusty, why didn't you get on that horse?" I said, "I ain't got insurance."
Dude, it's been like 10 years since I've been on a horse.
Dude, it's been probably 20 since I've been on one. And I remember the last time I rode a horse. I got on it and I was riding. I used to ride them when I was a kid. And then out of sight, I don't know what the hell, it broke loose or something. That shit, next thing I know, that shit's running like 30 miles per hour. And I feel like I'm in a Western. I was scared to death. And finally it threw me off. And I was like, I think I'm going to take a break from riding horses. And I ain't been back on one since. Yeah.
Big to be getting bucked off an animal.
Yeah, bro.
I'm too big to be on top of an animal anyway, but I'm damn sure too big to be falling off of an animal, especially a big animal. I fall off like a rabbit. I fall off of something like the size of a mid-sized dog, like German Shepherd tops. Saint Bernard, that's too high, you know. See,
no, I don't jump off that. I'm too big. I break bones.
So I love riding horses, and I'm telling you right now, these Saint Bernard dog, you can ride them. I seen some big ass Saint Bernards. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah! Strap a saddle to one of those motherfuckers. We should have put that in the video. Brian riding a Saint Bernard. That would have been better.
Well, this is what, 2 weeks after y'all dropped y'all's EP Country Roads, right? Or Dusty Roads.
Yeah, man.
Dusty Roads. That's right.
Super excited about that EP.
Quick, back to back.
Yep.
That's what it is, dog. Got to get the content out.
Hey, if y'all haven't yet, go check out Long Cut's new EP. It's available on every platform. It's called Dusty Roads. We're super excited about this. Not only do we have some really amazing features on this EP, but we got some really dope music videos that we released over the last few months. The last one we just dropped is called Dusty Roads. That's featuring Colt Ford. And that was a fun one to shoot. So there's the title of that. Go check that out. And Dusty, you got a big tour coming up, man. And we were kind of talking a little bit before the podcast, but I started looking at your dates, and it's like, you guys are going to be busy. And then I started seeing comments about like the second leg. I mean, are you guys going to stretch out longer than what this is what you got advertised right now.
Yeah,
via tour dates.
Already a couple more dates that's been added.
But that's a whole page. You're already adding dates.
Yeah, well, there's a couple dates on there that ain't even on there that we just added. So it's like 40 days. I leave home 40 days. I don't come back at home again until like the second last day. I think Louisville, Kentucky is the second to last show. So I'm gone like 38 days in a row without coming home. And right now we got like 30 shows.
So this is a badass lineup. Days. And I don't mean to cover you up, Dusty, but as you can see there.
You see how much better looking I am than them guys, though? It's like completely obvious.
You got my message the other day when I was like, looking sharp, dog.
Yeah.
So you got Adam Calhoun, Demon Jones, Broadnax, and Dusty Leigh on the Adam Calhoun tour. And what is it? What's the name of the tour?
The Country Rap Tour.
Country Rap Tour. Easy.
Well, Adam's next album is going to be called the Country Rap Album.
Dope.
Yeah. And, but they're talking about we'll basically get off this run and we're going to go back out October, November for a West Coast run, or Midwest, West Coast, South. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I heard
man,
Adam the other day. He said that y'all were playing all 48 contiguous everywhere except Alaska and Hawaii, basically. So that's pretty dope, man. That's a lot of asphalt time. That's a good opportunity to get in front of a lot of good crowds. And we've toured with Adam and Demon before, just briefly on the Crazy White Boy tour. And dude, those crowds are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. It's a good time. They're good crowds. They're good people, and very engaged in the show. So I think you guys are gonna have a blast. JT and I are gonna come out and see you guys at some point on tour, just at the very least, just to catch the show for sure, because it's gonna be amazing. So anybody who's watching this, you know, this is kind of a one-time opportunity. You're probably never gonna get the chance again to see Adam Calhoun, Demon Jones, Broadnax, and Dusty Leigh all on one bill. So if you have the chance, it's coming to it, the tour is for sure coming close enough for you to go. So if you have the opportunity, just go get a ticket, go to the show. You will not regret it. It'll be one of the best shows of your life. And you can just go to Dusty's page on Facebook. You might be watching this live there right now. You can go over and read off the dates that have already been announced. But if you're on the West Coast, don't worry. Later this year, they'll be announcing more show dates to the West as well.
Yeah.
Well, dog, I just wanted to say something about the last shows that we had, and we shot the video. That was dope, and the way that it just kind of smoothly worked out is always a blessing. I've been in many scenarios where we don't know what direction we're going, and so showing up and having that was Silverados, I believe, like host the environment, and we had the ladies show up. Everything was perfect. And I just want to say, man, big shout out for like taking us in too, man. We went out to Kentucky. We got to watch Nappy Roots jam out, man. You really showed me a side of Louisville that, you know, we never got to see. You know, I've never got to explore and actually check it out. It's a busy town, but it's also a very like unified city, man. Like you guys come together and rock out, and I just appreciate you bringing us in, showing us love like you always do. You hit us up, you're like, yo, this track is hot. I really see you guys on it. And you took a lot of ownership on getting it done like you always do. And so just working on a project with you is exciting. We're super stoked about your tour. We're definitely going to show up and support in any way we can, try to sneak up on stage like we always do. I don't know if you know about Long Cut Story on sneaking up on stages, but we're known for doing that, working a back alley deal out with the promoter. But we are definitely excited for you, man. All your music over the past, I mean, forever, you've always been an artist, but you really dialed in to a sound that you were describing to me when we were riding. And what was that term you used when we were driving? You're like, I'm going to go with like this type of vibe. And you used like a phrase that just zeroed in on the style.
I call it RNC. Rhythm and country.
RNC?
Yeah. Like instead of R&B, it's RNC.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, man, it's working, dude. And you introduced us to this track, and I love the cover art, man, because you put me as the main guy up front, dude. Look at this, guys. How much Dusty Leigh loves me.
We usually do a lot of just pretty girls and for the thumbnails, but none of them girls were prettier than JT.
That's how it usually goes.
I mean, I'm on the front, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Speaking of Thursday, it's Thursday. Cheers to you guys.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Y'all tried these Ghost energy drinks?
Dude, sour watermelon is the best, dude.
These are so good. Ghost energy drinks. This orange creamsicle is dumb.
I haven't had that.
I think Brian has sampled every type of energy drink. When we first started touring together, so you've always stayed pretty consistent with the Orange Rock Stars, right? Or the Monster. Orange Rock Star.
Yep, Orange Rock Star. Orange Rock Star is my favorite.
Yeah, dude. But then like every once in a while, we got on that Bang. Demon got us on that Bang thing. I can't do it, dude. The cotton candy's gross. Everybody was like, cotton candy's the shit. Dusty, you ever tried that?
The which one?
The cotton candy Bang. Is it called a Bang?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have all the bangs.
So you're a bang.
I'm a bang connoisseur.
I got
I like the bang. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Well, dude,
Too
Brian's
much
been chugging
caffeine.
those energy drinks forever. So tell me, is this new one healthier though?
I don't know. I think they're all about the same. I've been trying to cut back on the caffeine intake.
I tell you what I really like. Have you had the Celsiuses yet?
Ugh.
No.
Those are good.
Bro, I like the yellow pill, man. Just a nice Coors Banquet on ice, boy.
The
That's
what?
my drink. I've been sipping on these twisted teas lately. That's what I like.
One.
Smoking on that Colorado green, dog. Enjoying life, man.
The devil.
But I tell you what, if you look at the link that you sent over to us for the video for Giddy Up, and it says like there's 27 views, about 20 of those things were me, man. I watched that video 1,000 times, dog.
The what?
The
Giddy Up
video for Giddy Up on the link.
Bro, you gotta wait till tomorrow, dog. We gotta count them views up. When
I
they
know
count.
I added about 20 on there, so 20 of those views are your boy.
Yeah, it's a good one,
man.
It is definitely a good
So
one.
what kind of new music you got coming out after Giddy Up, man? I mean, I know that you're busy. I heard a lot of your music, and
I'm shooting a video.
What you got? You got like an album coming out? You got?
I got a bunch of singles coming. Well, the goal plan is to shoot this video next week in Nashville with Colt Ford, and I'm gonna immediately drop it. It's called American Made. I think it's gonna be one of my biggest songs. Hopefully, I mean, you know how it is being a musician. You think it's gonna be the biggest one ever, and then it doesn't do anything. But I really believe in this song. Colt Ford kills it. So y'all just did that video with Colt Ford. I'm gonna be the next Raw Records artist to have one with him, and I really believe in the song. The video is gonna be off the chain. We're shooting it in Nashville. I'll shoot it next Thursday. I'm gonna try to have it done in a few days, and I'm gonna try to drop it 2 or 3 weeks after we drop Giddy Up. After that, I have a whole EP all ready to go for the tour, and it's gonna be called Dixieland. And I just did the album. I just did the artwork.
That's what that phrase was.
Dixieland, yeah. See, that's for the EP. Yeah, and I'm gonna do that. I just shot the album cover for that yesterday. It's a 6-song EP. It's off the chain. It's like some new Kid Rock stuff. Yeah, it's what it's similar to me, you know.
That's dope. That's real dope.
And then I got basically, because that's more like rap rock country. It's a different.
So Brian told me the other day, and I don't mean to expose him so publicly, but he was like, "Hey man, between you and I," and he's like, "I don't like Dusty's music at all." He's like, "The shit's whack."
Yeah, it's all good.
He said, "Whoever's putting that together, man."
He's one of the few dislikes.
Well, that's the thing, dude. You know your shit's fire, bro. You know your shit's fire. When you were showing me some of your shit, and even like when we jam out some of the other stuff that you've dropped, the shit hits always, and you've always had those that are right.
Like I'm finding the sound.
That Dixie banger, dog.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely Dixieland money.
Dixieland money, dog.
Hey, Jay, I've been frozen for like the past 5 minutes. What was I telling you?
You got that.
I didn't hear what you said.
Out in the backs Wi-Fi. You got them deep woods Wi-Fi.
I got the gold mine Wi-Fi.
Gold mine Wi-Fi.
Yeah, shit, y'all got some good stuff coming. All the stuff he's playing me, I was like, this is the best stuff I've ever heard from y'all.
Dude, we're super excited about this, man. Brian,
we just did a yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. You're good.
So we just did a dope track. JT wrote a super catchy hook and sent it over, and so that one's got a pretty cool feature on it. Sorry, the Justin shit over here. That one's got a pretty cool feature on it. We'll probably have it wrapped up in the next 48 hours, and then and probably put that out a couple weeks after Giddy Up. Giddy Up, I'm real excited about. We've been doing very well with the Dusty Rhodes EP. Straight Out the Country did well. Outlaws Never Die with Murph did well. And Dusty Rhodes with Colt is doing very, very well. But also, we're about ready to drop this Giddy Up track with you. And, we are super excited because the video's dope. The song is super dope. People love it. But that's not the only thing we've done together. We've done, several songs together now. The first track we did together, I think, was the remix, the Like That remix with Bubba Sparks, Hard Target, us, you, and Cowboy Troy. And then after that, We did what was the next one we did? Oh, we did Me and My Dogs, us, you, and Brandon Hart.
Yeah.
And then we did Bump. And Bump is still like one of our faster growing YouTube videos. You know, that song has been on repeat for a lot of people for a long time. So it's super cool that, you know, when we go out and play shows together, that we can jump up on stage and play a song, you know, together that a lot of people actually know. Because, you know, it sucks when you have a song with somebody and you go to play it live and nobody knows the damn song. But like with Bump, we go play that one live, people know it.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun.
Crazy. My buddy was calling me. He's like, man, my friend came over to my house. This little 5-year-old kid was singing Bump word for word. He's like, man, my kid loves that damn song. So I don't even know the dude.
Even other artists, man, a lot of other artists tell us, they're like, yo, that Bump song is so fire. That Bump track is fire. Murph was telling me the other day, he's like, dude, that Bump song, I want to do one with y'all like that. And Just in Time, too. He's like, man, that Bump song is my favorite song of y'all's.
Curtis said, higher than giraffe nuts.
Yeah, there it is. So it'd be real cool, man, for all y'all who are listening to Bump and have it on your playlist and shit. Be sure that you go over to Spotify and follow Long Cut and follow Dusty Leigh. Check out our shit. Like I said, you know, Dusty Roads, our new EP, it's out now. You can see all the songs here featuring Colt Ford. We got Straight Out the Country with Carly Rogers, Outlaws Never Die with Murph, Bump with Dusty Leigh, Rambo's Just Us, and Duty Swags with Demon Jones. That's on Spotify. It's out there everywhere. All of our music, all of Dusty's music is on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, iTunes, all that shit. But I'm really hoping that Giddy Up does something similar to what Bump has done. You know,
it was crazy. I was like, I don't ever try. I don't really. It's so hard as an artist not to get excited about your music, you know, because we make it and we fall in love with it. We're the first people to love it. It comes from our brain. We're a normal inspiration, you know, and there's no better feeling than when people gravitate to the song. But you know, as us as artists, we tend to fall in love with songs that we don't choose what's hot. We don't choose what everybody else likes. So I do believe Giddy Up is going to be like, it has the energy of Bump, I feel like, but I feel like it has it's like the same kind of style to me as Bump, as far as like the swag of it that we all came on. But I just feel like it has a potential to be a big song that people are just riding around bopping. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
wouldn't that be dope? Just imagine if it blew up, if it did like that, you know, like that, the original. Dude, that'd be so badass to just have one.
It would be very badass. Both of our bank accounts would go tremendously up.
Mm-hmm. That's what we need. We just need a good one to take off. And
I can assure you, would be like, hey, we should do like 7 more songs together right now.
Uh-huh.
Let's shoot another Giddy Up.
Dude, I love doing songs with you. I love it. I know JT loves it. Because it's always so easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's easy. The song's easy. The video's easy. Everything's easy. And even though this one, we had to shoot it twice, you know, we shot it initially all at the Moxie, and it didn't turn out quite right. So we had to reshoot half of it in North Carolina. But even though we had to deal with all that shit, you know, it's still an easy process.
Just know that it's a creative process that we want to put out, because our fans, we just got to give y'all the best. So it's like, if we do something we don't feel like it's the best for y'all, we don't want to put it out. We want to sit there and we want to, as artists, we want to critique it to where we feel like it's good enough to show y'all. So definitely feel like Giddy Up is a good video now, like a great video. So, but
and I know.
I'm sorry. Ahead. I would say if it blows up, we're gonna be like, this shit was well worth it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. The cool thing is, man, you've given us a lot of advice on like music videos and shit. You put out really great videos, dude. And I'll never forget the way I was introduced to you, and I won't get too into it on live. You can if you want. But the way I was introduced to you was with the one video starring yeah, that's how I was introduced to Dusty Leigh way back before I knew anything about you. You know, we were like still very early in our careers even when I first saw that video. And so the first time I ever saw you in person was at LACFest a couple years ago, and you were like courting. You guys were courting each other about potentially signing to Dirt Rock, or maybe you hadn't announced it yet or whatever, but I don't know how that all played out. But so that was the first time I ever saw you in person, but I never actually even talked to you until, you know, you came on to Raw Records. And it was so wild to me, like thinking back. And when you came on, I was like, that's the guy who has the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I took it off YouTube, but I still got to unlist it if you ever want to see it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still find it on xnxx.com.
Yeah, you can. You can find the raw, uncut, non-family friendly. Yeah, we was talking about it today at the gym. I came a long way from being that wild guy, you know.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was crazy. But so it's really cool, man. You've always been very creative when it comes to making music videos. Very fucking creative. But your videos.
I've done a lot. Well, videos I have been creative, really creative. But I've just done so many stupid things in my musical career that just was wasting money. That I feel like I've learned from my mistakes a lot more than other artists have had the opportunity to do because I've invested a lot in my music, you know.
Right.
So like, I've watched how much doing something relatable means more than I don't care how much money you spend on it. If it's not hot or people don't fuck with it, it's not going to work. I remember when I was doing more urban hip hop, I'd spend thousands of dollars. I would literally have the same girls that were in Drake videos and all kinds of stuff in my videos. And I dropped the song, and then I'd spend $2,000 or $3,000 on advertisement, and it'd get like a few thousand views. And then I remember when I dropped Like That, and I just decided like I'm just going to embrace my country roots and everything. I dropped Like That. It's almost at 10 million now. No money, not a dollar spent on advertising. So it just shows you how crazy. Just making something relatable and fun and more true to you is more powerful than, you know, like some of the things that I was doing before. It's nuts to me. So,
yeah. And you can see it like in the quality of your music videos. The quality of your music videos is really elevated, man. They're all really good. They're all really well thought out. And you've given us a lot of advice about that because, you know, when we first started, we're like, okay, we got no money. We just got to put a music video out. And we're just kind of swinging for the fences. And I think, you know, to be able to take your advice and Demon's advice and sit back and be more calculative about, you know, the music videos that we create and what we put out has been a big help as well. So we appreciate that a lot.
I tell people the same things. If you don't have the money, if you're going to spend it and you're going to do the video, at least pay somebody who's good with the camera. But like the video I did Feeling All Right. I did that video Feeling All Right recently, and it's doing well. It's doing, honestly, it's probably doing the best out of any video I've done solo without any feature ever. It's almost at 200,000 views in like a month and a half, and doing really well. It's doing a few thousand streams a day on YouTube and streaming well. But I thought of all its craziness, you know, like not a dollar went into any of it except paying the videographer. We thought of everything. I was like, what funny stuff can we wait from the moment the video starts? I got to write a storyline of funny shit happening that could happen to ruin somebody's day. But I'm just like, I don't even care, you know. It didn't cost us $1 to do none of that. I actually did go to Walmart and buy a pair of like $20 boots that I could step in dog shit in, and I didn't keep them. So I did step in real dog shit, and I didn't want to do that in my Luke Casey's. So bought for $20 pair of boots. There was sacrifice for that, but so we're looking at like $1,020, you know.
That's not bad, bro.
But I'm like, if you're gonna pay somebody, I had the same talk with another artist the other day. Dude is amazing. I'm talking about amazing artist. The song, I believe in it. He was gonna pay for everything for me to travel to get there to Florida, everything. Get down there, and I asked him, I'm like, yo, pay this. My buddy shoots these videos and charge $1,000. Well, apparently his dude charged him $600. This dude uses him. Video comes back, it looks like a fucking soap opera. Like, and I'm like, bro, I just saved you probably $600-$700 from not even charging you for my hotels and expenses, and not for the feature. I did it all because I believed in the song. I believe in you. You cut a corner. Now we're dealing with a bullshit ass video. And I straight told him, and it's the realest thing I could tell any of my, if I consider you a friend and I consider you talented, the best thing I could tell you is the shit sucks, you know, because I can't just like we're about to present this to fans and people that believe in us and love us. I can't let you put something out with my stamp on it and people think that I supported this shit. So I tell him exactly what went wrong in the camera, how it went wrong. I've done it so much, I fucking know. And I was like, yo, dude shot in 60 frames per second. He comes back, he's like, yeah, man, that dude said you was right about that. He did. And I said, yeah. He's like, well, we're gonna redo it in 30 frames per second, like you said, and all this. So they did it, come back, it looked 10 times better, but it still wasn't even on the quality of the video it should have been. You know what I'm saying? He had a good production set up, and it just still looked cheesy to me. And I was like, look, I'll at least share it now, but I can't really get behind this. But the song is so amazing. It's just, I tell artists, it's like, bro, you're going to go out, because me and Demon always say the same thing. No, a bad video is worse than no video. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you
do
just
that, and I think you've seen our videos from beginning until, like, you know, Giddy Up.
Yeah.
You know, and how we've worked with the camera, utilizing the time we got with the camera as, you know, very important time, rather than trying to come up with an idea that's maybe over the top, or maybe our audience, our fans, our genre. It just, like you said, you know, something that has to be relatable. And we've evolved from going out and taking 3 days and several thousands of dollars, you know, to really dialing into like, what is the song talking about, and how can I demonstrate this visually in a couple minutes to be able to have the wow factor, rather than like having to think about something on an artistic stance. You know, like we have some videos that are crazy.
Yeah. No, it is. It's nuts. Like I tell people all the time, like your connections is the biggest thing. Dude, I have videos with a trash truck in it. I have videos where I got a whole office, 40,000 square foot office used for free. Like people, it's once you just get going, you'll never be surprised how many people want to help you at our stage in our careers. You know what I mean? And like I'm going to Nashville, dude's giving me a 200-acre farm to shoot on, not charging me nothing. Usually the vehicles, you know how it is, the vehicles, we make a request. It ain't our vehicles. People bring their vehicles out and shoot the videos for us. And so it's cool as hell. But I tell people all the time, I'm like, the best way to be able to do a video is if you can think of how to do it using less. Like if you can just think of an artistic way to do it, it makes the best video. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because when you start having to buy stuff and rent stuff, that's when it gets pricey.
So how cool was that that basement at the Moxie that Eli had?
Oh, that was super cool. Really cool.
That like arcade room was dope.
Eli's the man.
Yeah, he is, dude. Every 6 months he has something else that he's putting together, man. And it's like when I found out that he's evolved with other venues, and I knew that he was always involved, but like not involved as he has a restaurant. The guy's a hustler, man. And when he showed me that pinball room, I wasn't surprised, but it was definitely like impressive. Like the ultimate man cave, that bar and everything. So that used to be like a cupcake place. Sorry, I got allergies real bad right now.
Bro,
I think it's a burger joint. Huh?
Don't get me started on allergies. Louisville was the number one worst place in America for allergies. And it's the worst pollen we've had in 10 years. My shit is fucked.
Yeah, dude. I just jacked
I've been
up
blowing my nose over here and everything.
Do you take anything for it? Do you take any medicine?
I've been taking allergy. Dude, I never take medicine my whole life. It's been so bad this month. I've been taking allergy medicine every day like an old man.
Yeah, you kind of are old, man.
I'm on Zyrtec.
Who is the oldest here?
I think you are, Dusty. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, no, you're the youngest.
I'm 31.
You're still in the old man club, but you're the youngest.
I'm 614 this year.
In April.
How old are you, Brian?
I'm 33.
How old are you, JT? 38? 37?
613.
613. I feel it. Months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I'm 37 this year now. God dang, bro, that hurts to say it, dog. To be honest with you, I'm coming up on 40, man. I'm creeping, dude. But I feel young.
That's like, not true. It's
good. I think what it is for me is like I spent almost 10 years in the Marine Corps and didn't have like the opportunity that I had in my later life, you know? And so, man, I feel like I'm 19 freaking starting this off, man, to be honest with you. Like I wouldn't fuck with me now, but I would have fucked with me back in the day. Like I'm a different beast now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel it, bro. I tell people all the time, I'm like, I've done music for 10 years, and I've had some really cool things. I've toured with MGK, I've toured with Jeezy, I've toured with Ritz, I've toured with Haystack, I've toured with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Since the last few years of me evolving as a man and just kind of like changing my whole stat swag and embracing my country roots and everything, it's like it's been the best part of my career, you know. The growth.
You've always been a well-dressed person, though.
Oh yeah. I always had
like
some swag,
you took it to like something happened though. Like I don't know what day. It could have been like a random Wednesday. In my mind, it was Wednesday. You woke up and you just like I'm gonna go get me a custom fly ass fucking hat. And then it like became an addiction because I seen your closet, dog.
Yeah. I gave you a hat. I gave you a hat at that show.
Wait, the hat you gave him? Hold on. Bro,
I got it right here.
Wait one goddamn minute. Dude, that hat you gave him, in my mind, is one of the single greatest pieces of art that I've ever seen in my life.
It's a beast.
Bro, it's beautiful. And listen, you know what true love is? That thing is worth a fucking shitload of money, and it's beautiful.
I don't even know what kind of animal this is. This might be illegal for me to show y'all.
You're a nice guy, Dusty, because that's a real nice hat.
So that's just the top, bro. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom, dog. So I come up to Dusty.
On the hat I gave.
I come up to Dusty. Let me get it right, man. Let me get it situated right. We're at I think we're in North Carolina, right?
God dang, that's a beautiful hat, boy.
Let's do a solo.
You look like Brad Pitt a little bit now, bull. Look like Brad Pitt a little bit.
You look like Johnny Depp for sure. You look like Amber Heard just took a shit on your pillow, bro.
Well, dude, I came up to Dusty and I was like, bro, like it was just I was like, dude, that's the flyest hat I've seen that you've had. And that's a big statement because the dude's got like, and I use this number, I'm gonna say 100, and it might be more, but he just said, hey dog, you can have this one. So this is going in my
listen, do you know who plays me for hats every time he sees me?
Who's that?
Rick, Demon's dad.
Oh, bro, you can't say no to him.
Bro, I can't. And he catches me drunk at a show every time, and he's always like, damn, Dusty, I really like that hat. And I'm like, all right, Rick. And he's like, he keeps complimenting it. And I'm like, here, Rick, you can have it. Dude, I've been getting Rick like 3 of them hats. I'm like,
hey, now I don't know if this is facts, but that feather is illegal in 13 states.
That's a peacock feather. You
just can't fuck around and pluck a peacock, bro.
Are you serious?
No, you can't pluck a peacock. No,
is it really illegal?
Hell no, you just can't have a peacock feather in your pocket.
Every time I wear that shit, I'm like, PETA, whatever the fuck they call it. I'm like, they're gonna attack me one day. And I'm gonna be like, these animals died of natural causes. Stop.
I found it.
These animals was organ donors.
Organ donors. Peacocks donating their organs. That's funny. I like this hat, dude. I feel powerful.
Wait till you see the new boots I just ordered. Because I've been getting
what I want in this hat. Make things happen in this hat. This is a happening hat.
That is a happening hat, bro. You wear it anywhere, people are gonna be like, "Who the fuck is that? Is that Johnny Depp?" Like, golly.
Dude, last week or the week before, Luigi. Now it's fucking Edward Scissorhands. Dude, I do feel like a pirate wearing it though.
Yeah, you need to start practicing your Jack Sparrow, dog. You're really good at Sling Blade, but you need to practice your Captain Jack.
He's an ass pirate.
Hold on, watch him do Sling Blade. Watch him do Sling Blade, bro. Watch him do Sling Blade.
I got a dip in right now. It's hard.
You know JT was an actor.
Sling Blade in a hat. What were you gonna say?
JT was an actor. You remember K Swiss? JT was the K Swiss guy.
I wore a K Swiss all the time.
Yeah, he was a K Swiss kid, bro.
A K Swiss kid. I was a Kit Kat kid.
Yeah. All right, show us some Sling Blade, dog.
Mm-hmm. I like to. I can't do it. I got to dip in, dog. Hang on. Don't make me laugh though.
Biscuits.
Yeah, there you go. That's how it is. So so every once in a while I can pull off a Sling Blade, but when I'm rocking your hat and I got like my dreads hanging, I just ain't in the pocket. I gotta have a beanie on. A beanie makes me feel like I can pull off a Sling Blade. Isn't that weird?
We got a video on our TikTok of you killing a Sling Blade.
That was a good Sling Blade.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
Right now? Okay,
I'm gonna go get a beer right now.
Okay, bye, JT. Jeez. That's funny, bro. That's so funny.
I used to see the boots. Hey, I've been getting my boot game crazy for this tour.
I saw those boots that you got that are like sneaker boots, man. And you posted a video. Do you know Ryan Charles?
Yeah, I don't know him. No, we've just established connection.
Okay, so Ryan's a good buddy of mine and JT's. We played shows with him back before anybody knew who he was. He was just, kid in Wyoming with like 2,000 video views. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knew who the hell he was. He came down and he played with us not long ago, like a year ago in Greeley. And we broke bread. We made good friends. We've stayed in touch ever since. And dude, his song, his damn New Boot Goofing song has blown up. Everything he's doing blowing up. He's on tour with first he did the show with Snoop Dogg and Kelly Clarkson. Now he's like, I think he's working on a track with Snoop, on tour with Ian Munsick. He's going on tour this summer with Ian Munsick and Morgan Wallen. Right now he's out with Ian Munsick and Cody Johnson. The kid is blowing up, dude. So when I saw you post that video with that song, I was like, oh, dude, I had to tag him in it.
Yeah, he commented on it. Then he went and commented on my Instagram on it.
Really? Yeah, he's dope, man. He's a killer. He's super talented. But those boots,
we met up with him over at the Moxie.
Yeah. Where'd you get those kicks at that are in that video?
Funny story. You know what, baby? We give me one of those boots, my Yeezys.
Yeezys, yeah, dude. That's so funny. No, dude, you got to see these fucking things. This shit's silly, dude.
Yeah, the tennis boots.
It's like if you're gonna play basketball on horseback. That's
no, it's like if you got a basketball game at 2 and a 2-step at 7.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Oh my god,
dude! I posted them and I got so many good comments. People were like Air Force Ones, and then somebody called them the John Wayne Jordans. Look
at those things, bro.
Those are fly.
Boy,
where did you get those?
All right, so believe it or not, bro, those things are $600 used right now.
What?
Yeah, so Tony Lama, bootmaker, they created those, and they thought they were going to be very successful for some fucking weird reason, and they didn't do well, so they quit making them. And now in like the boot world, those are like collectors. Like those are shit, like they're rare. Yeah.
Weird.
What is Taylor doing?
I'm
like
surprised.
Teacher conference or something?
Yeah, she's moderating in the back office. She's over there making sure the numbers match up. Hey, just so y'all know, y'all are being watched right now, so make sure you share this shit. Go share the live, share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, put it on your story, tell your friends, watch the live. We've only got like 40 viewers on here, so y'all need to share this shit up. Click the link. Look at the comments. I don't know where the comments are to y'all, but to me, they're right here. Right there.
Just posted the link to the premiere.
So go to the comments, click the link, set your reminder for the premiere. Giddy Up, Dusty Leigh and Long Cut is dropping tomorrow. And we need you guys to follow us on Spotify. We're up to, I think, 220,000 monthly listeners right now. Dusty's about the same. But we're trying to get those numbers way up. So go follow us on Spotify. Go subscribe on YouTube. We don't have shit for subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to us on YouTube. You can check out the Dusty Rhodes music video on our YouTube channel. And then tomorrow, you can check out Giddy Up on Dusty Leigh's channel. So let's fucking go, people. It's time. We're sick of waiting on y'all.
Behind you, and I was looking at that lineup of that EP. Woo! Let's look at it again. Woo! So Dusty Rhodes featuring Colt Ford, Straight Out the Country featuring Carly Rogers, Outlaws Never Die featuring Big Murph, Bump featuring our boy Dusty Leigh, and then Duty Swag featuring Demon Jones. Those are all of our features. Then you got Rambo. Let me tell you a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about Rambo. Rambo was a song that almost got trashed, and I liked it. I thought it was dope. I think that it's probably one of my favorite. I talked to our homeboy Chad, and he was like, "That's probably one of my favorite." And I want to ask you, Dusty, have you checked out the song Rambo yet? Dusty's frozen.
Dusty.
I ain't frozen.
Did you check out the record
I didn't know. I
Rambo?
thought you said
If
it.
not,
Did I check out
would
the
like
Rambo
you to
thing?
listen to it.
Yeah,
You did
I
listen
did.
to it?
You know, it's crazy. I did listen to Rambo. I was supposed to, you sent me Rambo and Bump to either do a feature on either one of them. I chose Bump.
Mm-hmm.
You're right,
That's
I
right.
did.
Yeah. 100% you did, buddy.
You know,
The
Rambo-
rapper
Been
don't
smoking
make
that shit again.
Rambo almost never came out, and here's why. So, initially that song we were going to do with Tommy Chain, and
They're gonna do what?
Rambo, we were going to do it with Tommy Chain initially.
Yep.
That's who we were doing it with.
Oh,
Like-
okay, yeah, and then
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah, like as we were in the process of creating the song, he passed away, and so we thought it was just never going to happen, and we ended up finishing on our own and putting it out on our own, you know, a long time later. But yeah, it's just so weird kind of how things happen and how shit works out in the world, man. It's
And you think about it too. It's what I always think about that too. I'm like, man, what if I did this or I did that? And it's just like, man, it always works out the way it's supposed to, you know?
Right.
Like I said, we never know what song you think. Like, it's funny, y'all might not put it out, and then what if y'all had put it out and it'd been the biggest song y'all ever did?
Yeah, dude, it's wild. I had that conversation with Demon not long ago. I was talking to him. I was like, yo, we want to go on this tour with y'all and Adam and the tour that you're about to go on. I'm like, yo, we want to go on that tour. He's like, man, it's just, it's not the one. You guys ain't gonna be on this one. And then, you know, we were trying to get on the Lax, a feature with the Lax, and it just didn't happen. We're trying to get on a feature with Colt, and it didn't happen. And we were trying to get on, you know, all these different things. And, you know, I talked to Demon, I was getting frustrated. I'm like, yo, dude, it just seems like, you know, nothing's really working out right now. You know, it seems like every time something's about to happen or something seems lined up, it just falls through. And the best thing he told me, which, you know, I guess it really kind of helped put things in perspective, is when it's time for it to happen, it's just going to happen. You know, you can't really force anything. You just got to, you know, keep putting yourself in the best possible position for shit to be successful. And when it's time for it to be successful, it's going to be successful. And there's nothing you can do outside of that except keep grinding and wait for it to happen. You know? And so I think we're kind of right in that process right now, in that pocket of just stay busy, stay grinding, stay positive, stay humble, work hard, and let shit happen the way that it's supposed to happen. And, you know, that's why I'm so excited about Giddy Up, dude, is because it's like, look how easy Bump was. Look how easy Giddy Up has been. You know, I think when shit happens so smooth and easy like that, it really lends itself to being a successful record. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Too, the thing when we did Bump, y'all literally wasn't really streaming nothing then. I wasn't streaming a quarter of what I'm streaming now.
Right.
Now we're both fucking streaming on Spotify, at least fucking both really, really good. So it's like, I'm excited to see once it hits both our shit as like primary artists, how good it does, because we're both doing pretty good, you know? And it's 100% of our audience and demographics. The people that like y'all's music are 100% going to love this song. The people that love my music are 100% going to like this song. So it's like, it's going to do good, you know? And, I
dude,
mean,
our
so
Spotify
like
has
said,
10x. Our Spotify's 10x since we put out Bump.
I promise you, I've been watching. I've been talking to Demon about you. I told you the other day, I was like, bro, it's crazy. It's how it happens. You know, Demon says shit all the time, and he's like that uncle that you don't want to listen to, that you just want to be disobedient to. But he's like usually right. You just go against him, and then it's like, damn, I should have just listened to Demon, you know? And he told me, it's so crazy. Like, he told me, he said, Dusty, the song you got out now, he said, one of these songs probably from years ago, out of nowhere is going to do something well, out of nowhere take over. And it's crazy. It just recently happened to me. It's a song. My most streamed song right now is Live for the Moment. It was streaming like 60,000 times on Spotify a month. Just like 50, no, maybe even 40. Bro, in the last month, it's jumped up to almost 150,000 plays a month on Spotify. It's like murdering right now. It's streaming more than Big Trucks, Like That. Every other song I have per time, like a month, just on Spotify. It's like, but it's funny, you think about it, it's like, dude, this song's been out 5 years. I don't have a video to it. I ain't shared this song. I ain't did nothing to promote this song. And it's just like, wow, this just happened. But you know, it's like you just keep going. It's a wall. You keep throwing bricks at it. Some bricks are gonna be bigger than other, but then some bricks are gonna grow. It's like you just don't know what is in store. It's just it's a music industry is a very funny thing.
Dude, did you see what happened with our song "Go Ahead" with Lenny Cooper?
That's what y'all shit's been going crazy.
Dude, this is why I'm so optimistic about putting out good songs, because like Bump and Giddy Up, anytime, you never know when it's going to happen. We put out Go Ahead with Lenny Cooper, and it had a nice spike. It did like 10,000 streams or something the first week, and then it dropped to 100 streams a day. And it sat from like 75 to 150 streams a day for 11 months. That's like maybe 3,000 streams a month. Dude, this month it's done 600,000 streams.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Just on Spotify, 600,000 on Spotify this month.
Bro, that is nuts.
Oh,
I was curious. Demon said, bro, it's streaming like $20,000. Get y'all's ass down there. My bad. I'm about to beat these kids online. I'm not playing. Now. I'm about to kill y'all on Facebook Live. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It went from like 100 streams a day to 25, 26, 28,000 streams a day.
Bro, that's nuts. Yeah, that's mind blowing. Bro, if I had a song doing 600,000, bro, I would literally, I'd be acting like Conor McGregor. Come on, it's Red Panty Night, baby. Gonna pop the bottles.
It's crazy.
My biggest song is like 150,000 streams a month, but I got a bunch of songs doing around 100,000, and you know, so it's a collective of. I got a bunch of songs doing decent. I just need one of them to do what Go Ahead is doing. And what's crazy, you know, what's so funny is Go Ahead. I've always loved that song, and I didn't even know y'all were on it. I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't know. They just played it John plays it at every one of our shows. Every time and I hear it, I'm always like, go ahead, work that ball. And I'm like, this song's a hit. And I swear I never even realized it was y'all.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's right. It was so funny because I remember seeing the video. And I love Lenny Cooper. It's nothing dissing or anything. But I remember the first time I seen it, I seen just a little piece, like glimpses of it. I think it was like an ad or something. It was just his verse though. And I guess it didn't get to the hook or anything or something. Maybe I didn't even give it a chance. I was like, I ain't really a fan of that. And then I'm like, dude, I hear it all the time. I'm just like, it's so fire. So fire. And now it's killing, bro. That's nuts.
Yeah, super.
Now, Lenny Cooper is another guy that's really easy to work with, and he's always got his music videos.
Nice. Me and him hasn't done a song yet. We need to work on something for real. I need to contact him and tell him we need to do something.
Hit him up. He's about to do a new EP. We're working on a song with him right now for his new EP. So
hit him up, man. Y'all talk to him, like tell him Dusty. I'll reach out to him for sure. He's one of the only people I haven't worked with in this whole genre. Well, anybody that's like the heavy hitters, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen up, guys. So, we got the link in the comment. If you want to hop in and say what's up to Long Cut and Dusty Leigh for a couple minutes, say anything that's on your mind, ask a question. The link's in the comment, and we can add you to the podcast pretty easily. This is pretty cool, man. Being able to hop up on here and have fans hop on here, because I bet a lot of people got a lot of questions.
You can bring people in live.
Yeah,
dude, this is awesome.
It is, dude. Awesome. So we can add actually 7 more people to this podcast, or no, 6. Because we have Kayla in the back. What's up, Kayla? Holding it down. But this is a really awesome tool to use for all of us to get together.
Yeah, I want to do this more often, bro. This is awesome.
Yeah. So, hey, if we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, but not only on the Long Cut page, we're also live on Facebook and YouTube on the Dusty Leigh YouTube and Facebook channel. So that's what's really cool is that we can broadcast in multiple directions and capture everybody who needs to check out the new video that drops.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Tomorrow, man. I'm super stoked. The link is also in the comments. I'll repost it here shortly. Kayla, if you can actually do that, that's badass. I'm gonna say, hey Kayla, can you post the link? But I'll get that link posted up for the premiere And we're saying that this is going to release what time, Dusty? What time tomorrow?
7 p.m. EST. So that'll be, if you're in Cali, that'll be 4 p.m. If you're in Colorado, that'll be 5 p.m. If you're in Missouri, it'll be 6 p.m.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hell right.
What's up, Shane?
Hell right.
Anybody going to hop on?
So let's do this, Dusty. I'm going to put you on the spot. For all the fans out here watching, completely unrelated to music, just in life, take a quick moment and give everybody watching a good piece of like dad advice.
Of what?
Like dad advice, you know, like don't piss in the wind, you know. What's a good piece of dad advice? Just give the people some advice, life advice.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, life's too short. If you want to do something, go for it. I've been wanting to be a rapper since I was 8 years old. I see people get on TikTok and who literally have been scared their whole life do a TikTok video and blow up and they're famous. So it's like, you have nothing to lose, you know. Don't be worried about what people think. If you have a dream, you just go after it, you know. Like I remember no one in my whole life had ever graduated high school, and my family, and it seemed like an impossible thing to what I grew up in. So I graduated high school with honors, and then coming from where I come from, it's rare. Well, nobody in my family went to college, you know. I was the first person to get an associate's degree. And I remember thinking, college is impossible. I'm never going to be able to go to college. I went to college, paid for my own degree, got a degree. And then doing music, you start off and I never wanted to put music out thinking 10 years ago because my friends and family said I was dope. I recorded for years in my basement. And all my friends and family said I was dope. But then I'd hear other local artists and I'm like, these dudes are so terrible if their friends and family are just telling them they're good. So then I was like, maybe that's what my friends and family are telling me. Maybe I'm not that good. But my first song I put out, I got sponsored by Grey Goose. I was on World Star Hip Hop back when it was a huge thing. It was nuts. And so I put out another song. And it does like, I'm watching these people say, thank you for our 500 views for this month. Y'all support is awesome. Put my first song out, it does like 30,000 on just YouTube. And it's just an audio file. And I instantly realized like, I'm a little different than these guys. I got a little more talent or something people want to hear. So it's just like, you know, if you got a dream, just go after it, you know, like you have nothing else. And if you don't succeed the first time, it doesn't matter. Just keep going. It's like riding a bike. Anything you do, the more you do it, you will be better, you know. Right. I seen Kanye West's mom. If you didn't watch his documentary, his mom is like the most positive person in the world. And she definitely is the reason why he was so successful. But she kept telling him, for years he's doing it. She's like, nobody can be this good and do it for this long and just hard work this much and do this much for it and not pay off eventually. So it's like it eventually pays off if you really doing what you're supposed to do and you're really that, you know, you just put hard work in. Like I said, I'm about 10 years into my music career. The last 2 years is when I've really seen my growth. So the other 8 years I had some good times, but it wasn't as the growth that I'm getting now.
Well, Brian and I were talking earlier today. It might have been yesterday. But he was saying, like, dude, doesn't it feel like sometimes when you look back at some of the journey and the experiences, like you said, man, I've been doing music for how many years now, Dusty?
I've been 10 years.
10 years. And so if you look back to like that day in your closet with your first microphone, setting up pillows for soundproofing or whatever it was. I remember I used to lay underneath packing blankets. I mean, whatever it was, you look back on that and then you look at like the fact that, hey, I've been consistent in this for 10 years or 20 years or whatever it is that you're doing. You're looking at that storyline, that journey. It almost feels like it's not like real.
Yeah,
like
well, it's like some people get
that was a
like,
completely different Dusty Leigh back then, and like being able to look back, and that's what's great about albums and great about being a musician is that we're documenting our journey. So you can go back and look at Brian Thomas and JT Adams and Dusty Leigh, and it's all right there on YouTube or on wherever you're looking at. But as the artist looking back on it, it's like, dude, it feels surreal that I was actually in that booth, in that situation, being that person. And I just think that's cool, man. I think it's a really cool moment to talk about.
It is, you know, it gets discouraging to some people because when people look on the outside, all they see is how good we're doing. They don't see the shit that we do every day. They don't see what they think we do music. They discredit, oh, it must be nice. It must be nice. And it's like, yeah, it must be nice to have to drive 8 hours to this show, load my merch in, sit with my merch all day, get 2 hours to go eat, maybe shower, maybe not even get to shower, load my merch up, sit at the merch table all day, sell my own shit, pack up and have to drive 6 hours through the night just to do it again, no shower. And it's like, y'all don't see me doing that for 10 years straight. Y'all don't see me doing all that. Y'all think
and they don't see the sacrifice on the back end.
I post pictures of me partying and hang out with celebrities, and that's all y'all see. So y'all assume that there's no hard work involved. And it's like, it gets people twisted, you know. And I seen Meek Mill talk about this one time, because I remember Meek Mill being like independent underground for years. And I never even listened to his music. But I seen him doing an article. He said, it took me 13 years to get where I need to be and make this money. He's like, people keep asking, oh, so he's like, you ain't been 13 years. Why the hell do you deserve it more than me? I work real hard. Why the hell do you deserve it more than I deserve it right now? And that's true. Some people's journey, I see people get famous on TikTok every day, and to me, they have no talent but I don't
Hey, if you're listening right now, share this up. Share it up on your YouTube. Share it up on your Facebook. You know, I think that we're diving into something that's pretty, you know, real when it comes to a conversation, because you know, people can look back and see the journey of Long Cut. And if they look even deeper, they'll find the journey of Brian Thomas. They'll find the journey of JT Adams. And when you start seeing the evolution that happened as an artist, man, it's cool to like take a moment and look back on it, dude. So I love the direction that we're all going. I think that the music that we're all putting out is for everybody. You know, so this next single is for everybody. And what's up?
If we're speaking of evolution, I went from Jordans to Balenciagas to John Wayne Jordans.
Those are sick, dude. I love them, man.
You know, them Yeezys, baby.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, Brian, any final words you got, dog?
Man, I just, you know, I'm really sitting here just listening, dude, because like, you know, listen to what Dusty's saying. I'm guilty of that shit myself, dude, seeing other artists blowing up and being like either fuck, dude, we're better than them. What's going on? And not speaking about anybody specifically. Like I've just seen artists that I just didn't think were good.
It's discouraging. It's discouraging, you know, the work you put in and you try to measure somebody else's. It's very discouraging.
Yeah.
You know, like you've been doing music far longer than me. Y'all have a country background. Y'all can play instruments and everything. So it's very discouraging.
Well, I think from Brian's stance, and I don't mean to put words in anybody. I'm just saying from like I've been a homie of Brian for a long time, and we have shared many musician friends throughout the years. And I got a phone call at like 8:30 in the morning from Nate Brown. Big shout out. He's the drummer of Long Cut, and he's been the drummer of Long Cut. He's been the drummer of my projects, Brian's projects, and many other projects. He's a go-to guy. But he gave me a call like at 8:30 and said that Brian Thomas and the Mercenaries are dropping their new single. It's on the radio at 9 o'clock on Big 97.9 Big Country. And dude, I mean, that's where you start looking back and saying, you got guys like that are hitting the fucking radio how many years ago? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. But years ago, and we're still on the hustle and still on the grind. And it does get frustrating and you get bogged down. But at the end of the day, dude, like I genuinely believe that us as a team, as Raw Records, having Demon Jones and Brandon Hart, Dusty Leigh, Long Cut, and us being able to always have the work ethic and always humble enough to listen to each other, because you've guided us, Demon's guided us, and hopefully we've, you know, donated some type of value. But our biggest thing is being better every time. And it's because we love what we do, or we would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
This is why we were created, was to make great music. And I believe that's what we're doing, man. And
Wow.
Giddy Up is a true definition of that. The link is going to be in the comments right now. Click
Make
it.
sure y'all click that. But
Click
that's
it.
what that's a good. I tell artists this too. Instead of focusing on what you're doing wrong, like what am I doing wrong? If you really are wondering what them people, why they're so much more successful, look at what they're doing right and take notes and try to learn from them and be friends and see what the hell they're doing. And you know, it's like don't you want to be friends with these people? Don't hate on them. Don't discredit them. Don't you want to encourage them and stoke up their advice and their things. If you see somebody
Dude,
doing
there's so much
out.
meat on the bone for everybody, but it's
Yeah.
not going to be easy to get to that feast. And you got to develop a tribe. You got to have a team. And I think that everybody needs to be able to go express themselves creatively, but you have to be able to surround yourself around artists that are going to challenge you. So like working with yourself, David Jones, Big Murph, Lenny Cooper, Colt Ford, and many other artists that are out there, when you get into a studio environment, you vibe off each other and we grow, because it is going to take a tribe to be able to really do what we want to do. And that's what I love about not only this genre, but about, you know, Raw Records, is that right when we met you, it was, hey, Jump Street from get-go. We was on the vibe. We was working together. You've loved us. You've taken us in, man. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's definitely blessed. We're definitely blessed individuals. And I can say one thing about this whole genre and stuff, man, is most of the artists I've came across are actually real good human beings, and they're not assholes, they're not jerks. They actually are pretty good people. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's a good journey. Like I said, everybody's journey is different. I'm happy where mine's going right now. I'm pretty sure y'all are happy where y'all are. Y'all are starting to see some hell of praise. You know, I've been watching, and it's like, it's just the beginning. It's only the beginning if you want it to be. You just got to work hard, learn from your mistakes, and grow. Because all the music, what y'all done so far, that's what y'all done so far. I feel like the stuff that I've heard you play me recently is better than everything that I've heard of y'all's.
I agree. I think that's the truth as well, because here's the thing, dude. You know, 2 years ago, JT and I write a song, we'd be like, oh, this is a banger. We need to get the Lax on this shit. And then Lax wouldn't respond. You know what I'm saying? And now these new songs, though, we send this new song to one guy. We send it to one guy. And he's like, I'll do it. He just recorded verse to it today. And it's a banger, dude. Banger. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, as you go, you don't realize, you don't see how much growth is ahead of you. You just kind of know it's there, but you don't really see it. And so, like, for me, like you said, I see other people blowing up, like Chase Matthews, a perfect example. The dude's a rock star. He's a killer. And I'm watching him. I'm like, fuck, what's he got that we ain't got? What's he doing we ain't doing? And so I'm like watching, I'm trying to learn from this kid, because he is so talented and so good at what he does. But also then at the same time, not comparing yourself to other artists, but comparing yourself to the artist that you were yesterday and the artist that you can be tomorrow, if you're willing to put in the amount of work and effort and make the right moves that these guys are making. You know, like for us, being on social media 24/7, that's a big time hurdle for us, because JT and I live 1,500 miles apart. Yep. You know, I'm out here in California now. He's up in Montana. So for us to be in a room together, be able to create social media content, go live together, this platform helps. But for like TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, for posting, it's tough, dude. And we're trying to work around how we get closer together. But, you know, learning these things that other people are doing right. But then rather than comparing ourselves to them, comparing ourselves to ourselves, that's really been the kind of the key for us to start see some success. But also working with guys like you who have a proven track record, who are very successful, who just are easy to work with and make dope music, you know. And you're the king of features, dude. You're like the Lil Wayne of country rap, dude.
Well, listen, that was my mindset when I came into country rap. I said, I'm not gonna give people a choice to not fuck with me. I'm gonna fuck with everybody. And I already knew, like, I already had some kind of resume behind me, so people knew I was serious. So as I come in, I even got the Demon Jones feature, and he ain't never worked with nobody on Dirt Rock besides the Lax. And even I did that. I reached out to him myself. Hey, I got this song. He agreed to do it. I went back and told the Lax. He was like, how the hell did you get that happen? I was like, don't worry about it. I got it. Y'all want to get on it too or not? Like, I got this. And then from there, I reaching out. I'm reaching out to everybody. Cool, y'all want to work or not? You know, and you see how I work. When I work, I work. There ain't no waiting on the song or none of that shit going. Like, we're doing a song. We're doing it this week, and we're gonna get it mixed. We're gonna master. That's how I work.
Right.
And that's why I keep content coming out. I'm not sitting waiting around on nobody. And I'm guilty of what you said. Who can I get on this? Who can I get on this? The first year of my country rap career was the biggest creature feature ever. I was like, I'm gonna make everybody love me. Everybody in every circle is gonna know who I am. I don't care. I'm gonna get songs with all these people, and I did. And now I'm just becoming to the point where I'm like, I don't need a feature on this song. This song's fire. I don't need them. You know what I mean? And so it's a beautiful thing that I'm that confident now. Like, I don't need it. But hold on. Mac, he said High Point, North Carolina. I will be there Saturday, baby, at Ziggy's with Demon Jones. So you better got your tickets.
So let me ask you this, Dusty. Now that you've kind of gotten a lot of features and you've started to get more of a name in this genre, if you want to do a feature with somebody now, do you finish a song or a hook and be like, oh, I think that'd be dope, I'm gonna send it over to whoever? Or do you go or do you just call up, say Adam? You call up Adam and be like, yo, miss you, dog. I've been thinking I want to do a song with you. And then start after.
Never.
You always do the hook first.
When I have a song and a feature that's going down, I always have the song ready. I have it completely ready, how to present. As soon as I write the song, I usually know who I'm sending it to. It's only not worked a couple times, and it was just because of timing. But it's like every song I've done, I'm like, this is who's gonna get on it, and this is who's gonna get on it. And when I sent y'all Giddy Up, I didn't send nobody else Giddy Up. Nobody had ever heard Giddy Up but y'all. I'm like, they kill this. You know what I mean? Like, they sound good on this. That's just how it went. And that's how I hear, like, when I write songs, even 90% of my hooks, other than what I've done with Brandon, but me and Brandon's collabed and wrote most of the hooks together. But other than those hooks, I've wrote about 90% of my hooks, even when other people are singing them. So it's like, in my head, even when I write these songs and the tone I'm singing them, I know what tone I want. So I immediately go, who could I get on this? It would sound like this. Seth Anthony's on my new EP. And it's my new EP's country, the Dixieland shit. I was letting you hear it, JT. Well, I had a song and I was like, I'm going to get Seth Anthony on this. He's got that rugged, raspy voice. That's what I need. Sent it to Seth. He sent it back. And it's exactly what I visualized the whole time.
That's dope, bro.
So
we're super excited about this year, this summer, going into the fall. I think everybody's going to be rocking out in Raw Records. I'm excited, man. And so, hey, you guys know where to get the link. It's in the comments right now. Go check it out and go ahead and save it in your little phone.
Make sure y'all go hit that like, leave a comment. Y'all premiere with us 7 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. Giddy Up. We're going to all be in a live chat talking crap to y'all. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Diane. Miss Diane is a awesome human being. She's recovering right now. She's great. She organized. You remember when Bowling Green, Kentucky got hit with the tornadoes and all that?
Okay.
She organized the whole charity concert. She had Nappy Roots, all kinds of rock bands come out. I came out. We all did it for free. Dude, one of the most beautiful, I'm not playing, one of the most beautiful venues I've ever played in. Did it. And then she gets on my website and sees how junky it is. She's like, I do websites. Just let me do yours. Does my whole website free. I contacted her yesterday. I said, is there any way you can add my dates? And she just does it. She's just sweet as can be. So shout out to Diane. And she does a lot of major people's websites. So just shows you. Be a good person.
Brian and I have been talking about having our website rebuilt. And maybe after this, we can get that contact. Big shout out to Diane. We'll be reaching out to you. Hey, Dusty, like I said earlier, the hospitality, the love, the easy to work with ability. You're very supportive as a friend, as a professional, in many different levels. You hold it down, dude. And Brian, you got any final words, my man? Let's wrap this thing up.
Man, I just want to say thanks to everybody who tuned in and watched tonight. I still see you guys in the comments. Melody, Steve, Chad, we love all you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, click the share button. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. You got Dusty Leigh and Long Cut in here. You can go to either one of our Facebooks, both of our Facebooks, our Instagrams, our YouTube, subscribe and follow. Be sure you're following on Spotify. We just dropped a new EP called Dusty Roads. And Dusty Leigh has a new EP that he's about to drop. So be sure you're following on Spotify. Be sure that you're subscribed to both YouTube channels. So that way, when we drop these new music videos, you don't miss them. Tomorrow, the premiere, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 p.m. Pacific of Giddy Up, the new music video, Dusty Leigh and Long Cut. It really is a great song. We appreciate the love and support so much, guys. We're very thankful. We can't thank you guys enough for all the growth that we've seen, not only Dusty, but Long Cut as well. Over the past year, we've seen a huge amount of growth, and that's because you guys keep talking and telling your friends about us and showing people our music, and y'all keep listening. So thank you guys so much for that. We got new shows. We're coming. JT, throw up the banner real quick. Dusty Leigh is on tour with Adam Calhoun, Demon Jones, and Broadnax, the country rap tour. It's Adam Calhoun's tour featuring Demon Jones, Broadnax, and Dusty Leigh. They're hitting 48 states in the United States, everywhere except Alaska and Hawaii. So there's no excuse not to catch them. If you ever want to see these guys live, this is the tour to do it. You might not have another opportunity to catch a show like this. So get ready. Go to Dusty's Facebook page. You can see the tour poster on his Facebook page, and go find tickets. A lot of these shows are going to sell out. So if you want to see them live, be prepared to drive a couple miles to go check it out, but get tickets while you can as soon as they go on sale, guys. Once again, Giddy Up drops tomorrow. So as I said, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, all that shit. Click the link, head over to YouTube, set your reminder, and that's it, guys. We're going to see you on the next one. We appreciate it. Long Cut will be announcing our fall tour very soon. So y'all go follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Dusty, thank you so much for jumping on here with us, dog.
That's
and
all love,
thanks for having us on Giddy Up.
Aside from the shows and the tour, I do have 5 shows. I had to cancel Thursday, South Carolina next week because of the Colt 4 video. But I have High Point, North Carolina at Ziggy's this Saturday. We're in Myrtle Beach at the Boathouse. Free show if you're in Myrtle Beach area. It's me and Demon Jones. Come out. It's going to be a good one. Next week, Friday. Dang, where am I on Friday? I know Saturday I'm in Fayetteville, Deep Creek. Sunday I'm at, is it Amici's? One of them. Well, I got 3 shows next week. Hold on. Let me see. Don't judge me, y'all, okay? It's a lot to remember. I just want to touch base and mention these shows while people are in here because they ain't the only shows that I got.
When are we going to go on tour together, Dusty?
I'm probably very soon, I'd say.
Yeah, we need to look into it. That'd be a lot of fun.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. I'm in Fred. No, matter of fact, this will be close. This will be a good one. Friday next week, I'm in Fredericksburg, Virginia at Hard Times Cafe. And then I'm in Linden, North Carolina at Deep Creek ATV Park. And then Sunday, we're at Bear Creek Marina. Me and Demon. So, and Bear Creek Marina is fun.
So good fun.
Venue. Such a good venue.
Yeah, we always have a blast there. All those venues you said are great. So, you heard him, guys. Get your tickets.
I'm with it. I appreciate you guys. I can't wait for them to hear us tomorrow. Let's do a live tomorrow. Let's jump on and try to do a live tomorrow. Maybe an hour before the video drops. Touch base for about 30 minutes. Get everybody geared up for it.
Let's do it.
Well, link in YouTube. Smash that like button, the set reminder button. Subscribe to both our YouTube channels. Without y'all, there's no us. So thank you guys so much. I love y'all and appreciate you guys. I love y'all, Long Cut.
We love you, Dusty.
Big hearts.
Thanks, team.
Y'all be good. Peace out.
All right, y'all.